Here's another memorable studio moment. Was the first time I met Kanye. And this was in 2000. He wasn't even, really doing his thing like that yet. I mean, he was making beats, he did, The Truth, Beanie Siegel and stuff like that. But he hadn't had that hit like that. Everybody was like, that's Kanye. So then it's right before Izzo and all that. So I met this brother and he was just, I just remember his energy then was just crazy, and we were working with the singer. I won't say the singer's name, but she wouldn't let him produce the record. It was wild because she was just really he was like trying to give me these ideas, and she was like she was like seriously like blocking this dude from like it was like this competition between them. I guess she was, wasn't really feeling, the ego thing. I mean, but he was, he knew what he was doing, but she wasn't, really feeling it. So I just remember him talking about what he wanted to do with his music and just how hype he was about it. And he was talking about these pop songs, and he was like, yeah, I want to do some stuff like this, et cetera, et cetera. And I was just like, all right, cool, my man. It was like pleasure to meet him. And then, you look up and he's doing his thing. Flash forward to right before Graduation came out, and I came in the studio to lay down. This was in New York. I think this might have been at the Hit Factory. And we did... I laid some keys on a remix, Can't Tell Me Nothing. And what was cool about that is on the radio, there was a shout out. Jay-Z was talking about that. They asked Jay-Z about that track, and Jay was like, yo, I like the keys on it. Like, he just went out of his way to say that. You know what I'm saying? So that was all on my space or whatever. When that came out, I was like, yo, that was killing. To get that shout and, just to see this dude, take that journey with this brother and doing this thing and see him come from there to there and, Chi-Town cat, because at this time it wasn't really, before Kanye came out, it wasn't a whole lot of people from Chicago. Like Kanye always went out of his way, I feel like, to make sure that he put people from Chicago on. And I don't feel like a lot of artists were doing that prior to him, for like decades. Like all of the people who are out here doing their thing, like the music scene in Chicago is just, I feel like it was really slept on unless you made your way to New York or you just got out of here, So from R. Kelly going to get his first deal in Miami, and Kanye doing his thing, going out, Comment, so that was really cool to just see him and just a chance to do something for somebody from Chicago. He did it. So that's another, cool moment.
Can you do it again? Can you, was it a fluke? I'm like, come on, man. Disrespecting me right now. He was smiling, but at the same time, if I wrote a weak song, it would be like, get this kid out of here. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, I was ready that day.
And then the song went off. He was like, man, that's cold. Yeah, he was like, yeah, it's a secret weapon. That's Detroit back there. It's Dwelle. And the dude turns around and is like, oh, what's up, man? And it was Jay-Z, right? And I've never in my life been starstruck by anybody before, ever.
We just live in this culture, specifically like hip-hop, and I mean it sincerely, like hip-hop, we gotta stop shaming intelligence and shaming being artistic and shaming people for, being socially conscious and socially aware. We gotta stop shaming them and making them feel like they're not real hip-hop or they're not real men.
She walked out on stage and Erica sang a song that was real popular, and I got the opportunity to sing a song that was popular with me. Then she won another one. It was almost like we was going back and forth. That was a great time for me. It felt like I had arrived at that moment. Somebody you respected showed that same respect back.